Hello world, it's Isaac, back at it. Long time ago I didn't speak or record anything, but now it's time again. So I think last video I made was about the supernatural power of God. So this is my second video sharing an experience of the supernatural power of God. So yes, this special event happened around 3 years ago. I was visiting my mom in Sweden, in Helsingborg, south of Sweden, and during this time, this happened through around like a period of a week. I was having dreams with a friend who lives in Malmo. That is around 40 minutes from Helsingborg, and I don't remember exactly everything except one of the dreams with her, but there were 3 dreams in total, 3 days in a row. And I just first dream of her, didn't think so much about it. The second day I dream of her again. I was like, okay, that's weird, but whatever. Then the third time I dreamt of her again, and what I do remember from that dream was that we were sitting in a car, and I was on the driver's seat and she was sitting on the passenger seat in front, and we were talking. The car was still, and we were talking and just laughing and having a good time, but that we were talking and laughing. But yeah, the third night, waking up, I was like, okay, you want something with this person. I can sense it. God, what do you want me to do? And I felt like he wanted me to speak to her about Jesus. And I was like, all right, I don't know how, I don't know when. I know she's very busy. She lives a little bit further away, and in Sweden, it's not much of a culture where we randomly call somebody and we meet up the day after, 2 days after. It's always like, oh, let me look at my agenda. Maybe I'm free in 2 weeks. I have 1 hour in 2 weeks. Like, it's very, it's hard to just meet somebody spontaneously. But I texted her and I was like, hey, I'm not gonna mention her name, but I was like, hey, friend, how are you? Miss you. We should hang out. And she was like, yeah, we can hang out this weekend. And it was like just a couple of days after I texted her, and I was like, okay, that was smooth. And I took the car, my parents' car. I drove to Malmo, and we hanged out. We walked in a park, and we were talking. She was sharing a lot of stuff from like her supernatural experiences, and mostly about like psychedelic trips. She's very into like new age psychedelic trips. And I remember we were sitting on a bench in a park, and we maybe had hang out for 2 hours, something like that. And I was thinking, man, there is no opportunity, no way for me to talk about Jesus without being like all on her face, or just, it can easily become weird. But God is powerful. Just trust God. And in my like conversation sitting there with her, in my mind, I just asked God, I really need your help, because I don't see any opportunity, and you need to make this happen. It literally took like 2-3 minutes, and my friend by herself started talking about her and this guy she was dating at the moment, that they took shrooms, and they went into a church or a building that had something with Jesus on a wall. I don't remember if it was a church or if it was just a specific room that had like a picture of Jesus or something like that. But they start like high on shrooms. They start like talking to Jesus, and I think praying and stuff. They were tripping, but she opened up Jesus directly, specifically. And when she did that, I told her, wow, I actually believe Jesus can talk to you no matter where you are, what you do. And I told her, like, whatever you go through in life, if it's whatever choices you make, always remember that Jesus he's like the most secure, most loving and peaceful, but most secure. I made sure she understood, like, way to reach God and light, because we can easily get fooled by spirits, but Jesus is like, he's the Son of God. He's the, like the Bible says, he's the only way to God. But I told her that whatever she chooses in life, Jesus will always be the most secure way to fall back to reach, to talk to reach light. And she said, "Well, thank you, Isaac. That's very good to know." And I felt she received it. And after that, I asked in my head, "All right, God, is there anything else?" And he said, "Finito, you've done your part." And I was like, all right. It was not much more than that. Then we kept hanging out. I was more relaxed because my part was done. And then we took the car and I drove her to her work. And when I was gonna let her go to work, I remember she was smiling. She looked at me. I think I hugged her. I don't remember exactly, but then she walks out the car, and when she passed me in front of the car, crossing my car to go to her work, I get the flashback from the dream. I'm like, whoa, this is the scene from the dream. This is exactly what I dreamt of. And that is confirmation, like, you have done the right thing and your mission is completed. And that's how God works. So yeah, God talks a lot in many different ways. For me, it's been a lot through dreams, but there are no limits to how He can speak. Yes, that was the second supernatural experience. I'm looking forward to share more. In Jesus' name, God bless you. Peace.